Hi, Robbie and Katie. This is Grandma Dee. I just want to tell you how happy I am for the both of you.
I pray that your marriage will honor Christ in all things.
I just wanted to call and say that I love you both very much. Just what a joy and a blessing you are to me.
Katie, I could sit here and wax poetic about how truly beautiful you are.
Thank you for taking care of my heart. Thank you for being my best friend.
We met on Hinge, online dating. He asked me what my favorite movie was, and I told him Mission Impossible, and then he ghosted me for about 2 weeks.
Ended up realizing that I had not messaged her back, and then I went for it with the cheesiest pickup line I could possibly use, which was, I guess now it's my impossible mission to get you to talk to me again.
And apparently that hooked me, and the rest kind of just goes along.
She had planned out a surprise where she was going to drive up the day after Christmas. And I remember they told me, hey, your aunt is here. Come on up and say hi. I look up and she's standing there, and that was the moment where I already knew I wanted to marry her, but that was the moment I knew I was going to.
It just gave me butterflies, and every time I thought about it, it was the most amazing thing ever. I was like, yep, he's who I want.
She's the peace in my chaos. I love her.
He is so firm in what he believes, and I love his pursuit of Christ and how much he wants us and our family to focus on that.
Katie is the most selfless person I have ever met in my entire life.
I just can't wait to spend the rest of my days with the love of my life. I have a very big heart for my family and his family, and so that's really special to me to have so many people gathering around us to witness this covenant.
I cannot wait to see her. I cannot wait to hear her name with my last name.
He's either gonna bawl his eyes out, or he's just gonna look at me like just freeze in this really stupid grin.
As I reflected on what becoming a husband to Katie means, it is my goal to make sure that my life is always harder than hers. It is my job to serve her, to lead her not tyrannically, but in the way that Jesus has led the church.
Thank you for loving me and teaching me to be vulnerable. Thank you for making me feel safe. Thank you for helping me grow in my faith. I promise to love you the way God calls us to love, with grace, patience, and faithfulness.
I, Robert, take you, Katie Anna, to be my wedded wife.
I willingly covenant to you here and now these things. First, that I will love you as an active verb, making the choice to sacrifice for you no matter the difficulty. Secondly, I will be yours, forsaking all others. There is no man or woman who can serve as a replacement for you as bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. Finally, I covenant to spend the rest of my life learning you and learning how to lead you every day.
I pronounce you husband and wife. Robert, you may kiss your bride.
guy that she had met online. They had been talking online, and she starts giggling. She goes, I have to show you this text he sent me. Robert sends a picture of a whale with the caption, well, hello there. And in that moment, I said to her, that's him, marry him. He's the one.
What does this mean for Katie? Katie, this past year, I've both heard about and personally witnessed so many ways that you've enriched Robert's life.
I briefly brought up the bachelor party. I mentioned airsoft. I was like, we get a few airsoft guns, shoot each other. And she was like, I don't want him doing anything that's going to leave any bruises. I need him for the wedding. And I was like, first conversation out of the gates, awarding. All right, I think this girl will be good for Robert.
Look around and recognize that you've united all of these people through their love of you. You're taking on a heavy responsibility, but I'm confident that if there's anyone who can do it, you're it.
I want to take a moment and tell you all about a man who some of y'all may know. A man who has literally saved my life. His name is Jesus. He has held me close to him when, much like a screaming and kicking child, I have pushed him away. And this is love, that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. I am loved infinitely by an infinite God in ways beyond what I can possibly comprehend. Am I a monster unfit to walk this earth? By no means. Not only am I a human being worthy of respect and love, but I am made in the image of a holy God, and so is every single one of you. God has a plan for my life, and He is working incredibly through it. He brought an amazing woman into my life. So friends, family, brothers and sisters, turn your eyes to the only one who has ever been strong enough to conquer death, evil, and sin. So, it's God first, it's Christ first, and then Katiana is a very close second. And if we can manage to get that right, I think everything else will just kind of fall into place.
Thank you for being the sister that I have prayed for.
Because I've walked through so much darkness, and Katiana seems to be God's answer to a lot of prayers.
I think I would say to me and Robert, looking at this however far into the future, just to remember the excitement and the support that everybody around us was providing.
Life to Christ and for you for the rest of my days.
You are my forever love, Robert. I just pray that we'll always remember that. That this joy doesn't have to go away. That we just lean on Christ through all of it.
Never, ever, ever forget what Christ has done for you. And on the days where you can't remember, look at the person sitting next to you and beg them to remind you. I love you so much.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth really needs to feed Abby.
Okay.
It's okay, she stepped
That's great. We're good.
Okay.
Well, that's all, folks.